engine and the death of manliness.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would be absolutely thrilled if you would listen to me talk for 6 minutes, because what I want to talk to is about the death of manliness in Western culture and how location-based games can save these things. I've got a lot of material, so let's jump right in. Let's step back and not jump right in. Here we go.
Arvin, turn it down.
In the beginning, when I was a small child...
Come down there. There you
like
go.
that? We're good?
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. So here we go. In the beginning, back when I was a kid, this was called the 80s for most of you. We had heroes. We had heroes like Tom Selleck with his mustache. We had people like Jean-Claude Van Damme and everything he touched, including Bloodsport, one of the greatest movies ever made. We had Hasselhoff and the fucking car that talked. Seriously, who can touch that? And we had Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cops. And this was a glorious thing. These are the people that I grew up looking up to, and I'm a better person for it. The problem is this. Remember when rappers were badass dudes who had something to say, carried guns, and did crazy things? The biggest rapper of the millennium is Kanye West. And this is unfortunate for all of us. Remember Steven Seagal? You never crossed Steven Seagal. He was the cook if you ever saw Under Siege. These days, hi Steven. It's not pretty. It's not a good thing, right? We had Arnold Schwarzenegger. This man defines manliness, period. He single-handedly dismembered predators from across the universe. He was a beast. Today, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger, and his arch-enemy is Senator Boxer, who's the head of the Democrats in California. And really, as far as my heroes go, this is not cool. I was looking for heroes, not for people who argue with old women. The single best, greatest undead creature we have ever come across in the history of humankind was Freddy. And who do they have today? They have Twilight. This is the undead. This is not pretty for us. These are our heroes that are being dissolved in front of us. What's the cause of this? This is just a small side note. I believe that Steve Jobs and the dark god that he's prayed to has convinced you that this is the definition of cool, and that is tragic. The fact that we all look up to Justin Long to define for us what we should do tomorrow is really not a good thing for the hero situation of Western culture. What's the solution? The solution, my friends, is location-based games. And it's location-based games that can make you a hero. So we're going to dive into 8 of these. First of all, we've got Shaken Not Stirred. I want to play location-based spy games. I want games where there's the CIA, there's the FBI, there's CSIS, there's Mossad, there's the KGB, and these people are all out all over the streets. I don't know if you're an enemy spy. I don't know if you're working for me. MI6, sorry about that. I don't know all of these details. I know that my boss might be my sleeper agent who's triple-double crossing me, and this happens when I show up at work at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. I know this is a good thing. I want to play this game. I have other games I want to play. I want to play Grinders. You ever seen The Wire? People are selling drugs on the street, and this is exciting. Imagine you're going around and you pull out your iPhone and you see digital graffiti. You say that this is Mack's gang's turf in Gastown because him and his people run this neighborhood. We're not selling drugs. We're not making the world a better place, but we're buying into the mythology. We're buying into the heroism of that entire thing. That is really exciting for me. 3, we've got the waves, and I've talked about this before. We've got zombies coming from everywhere, and these zombies are amazing. So I'm in Gastown, you're in Yaletown, you're over in the West End, and together we're defending the core of Vancouver. So there's hundreds of zombies attacking us all day, but together we can defend the city. More than that, at lunch, when I realize that my southern perimeter is going to hell in a handbasket, I can run out there, drop some extra tripwires and landmines, and we are good to go. Next, we've got When Life Gives You Lemons, and this is really exciting for me. Make lemonade. So let's forget the violence, let's forget the craziness, and let's talk about entrepreneurship. This is part of manliness, right? I would like to know that I'm a better salesman than Danny Robinson. I would like to know that given the same market and the same product, I can distribute better than Boris Wirtz. I would like to know these things, and we can figure this out if we're doing a lemonade-based, location-based game. What's after that? We've got the dig. Okay, so I would like to go to a meeting with the guy, and I'd like to be on his BlackBerry. We're talking about closing deals and sales and all these really exciting things, and the dude gets up and runs out the door. And I say, man, why did you run out the door? And he says, because there's a giant goddamn boulder chasing me, because he's digging up treasure all over Vancouver. He's setting off booby traps. He's doing all sorts of really exciting things, and I want to know about these. This experience of you getting up and running away from a meeting table because the boulder has not happened yet, and that's tragic, because Indiana Jones is my hero. We've got the Fellowship, so we've all seen Lord of the Rings. What would be really cool is if instead of us playing Dungeons & Dragons in our nerdy little corner over in the West End, if 6 guys came busting out the elevator with capes on their backs and they decided to slay me because I am the evil arch-dragon. This would rule. It would be amazing if people were able to climb to the tallest point in Vancouver because that represented the biggest mountain in our realm. That would be cool, and this doesn't exist yet. Here's our Dungeons & Dragons slide. We've got 2 more, my friends. Number 7 is the grid, and I think this is really exciting. Imagine we took Vancouver with all of Vancouver's social problems, and then we modeled it. We modeled the economy, we modeled the neighborhoods, we modeled the social organization that is Vancouver, and then we gave each of you an instance to lead as you saw fit. You want to make heroin free? Go for it. You want to double the police budget? Go for it. Where does Vancouver end up based on your models of location-based games? I think that's interesting. I've got one more for you, my friends. I've got invasion, and really this is it. We've got aliens attacking the city. Arnold Schwarzenegger used to kill Predator for us. Today he's running the Democrats or the Republicans or whatever he's doing. It's not very exciting. He's not my hero. I would love to know that he's coming down. I've got no time. Just one question. Can you be my Arnie? I would like more heroes.
And that was back a compass engine.
Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Mack, you rock.
That's okay.
The boy can pitch.
It's hilarious.